going on, everybody? It's your girl Annika and welcome to Embody You. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are here to talk about fitness, motivation, inspiration, and so much more. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys about journey boards and how to set goals. So we're gonna jump right into it. You might be asking, Annika, what's a journey board? It's a place you write down all of your goals and all the fun things in life. To write down your dreams, goals, and be something that you can come back and reflect on. So journey boards can also be there to help motivate you to achieve your wants and your needs. So how to create a journey board? This is a very personal decision and an important one to make. When you decide, I have these goals and these big dreams, the number one mistake people make is they never write them down. They never create their ideas in any shape or form. It's just in their heads. It's not permanent anywhere. So that is the logical part about writing down your goals or creating goals or painting goals or drawing goals, is that is now permanent. You can touch it, you can feel it. So create one, and there are creative ways to do this. Like I just said, you can draw. If you're drawing a picture, it's a picture of a house because you want to buy a house. That would be an example. You can paint your goals. You can write in a journal. You can have it on your fridge. Literally, you could have it just about anywhere as long as you can read it and that it's physical. So today I have brought along a handy dandy whiteboard, which I do use. I cleared it specifically for this video. I'm gonna show you guys essentially how I would write goals down for myself and how goal setting has really helped me achieve weight loss. Specifically, when I had the idea of weight loss, I didn't write it down for the longest time. And when I finally did come around to writing my journey board, it was in my phone, which I actually really like because it's really easy, it's accessible. And throughout my day, I'm like, okay, I want to do A, B, and C. Let me look at my phone. Does it line up with my journey board? Does it line up with my goals? The journey board is to help you stay on track with your goals. My suggestion is to have your short-term goals, maybe some 3-year goals and 10-year goals, like short, medium, and long-term goals. Really write down everything you want. So I'm gonna give you a couple examples. So let's say journey board. Let's say 1, I know I want a new car. Sorry, my print is horrid. New car. I want to buy a house. 3, I want to own property. This could be a 1-year, a 3-year, and this could be a 10-year. Now, this is why I say it's super personal, because this could be different for everybody. Buying a new car might be in a 3-year plan for somebody, and buying or wanting to own property could be 6 months for somebody else. So this is very, very individual. So I don't want you ever to compare your journey board to somebody else's journey board or your goals to somebody else's goals. You are focusing on you and what you want and what your needs are. Just one example. And in journey boards, suggestion, do not put limitations on yourself. This is about dreaming, okay? Journey boards are to help you with your dreams that are actually obtainable. Anything you want, you can have. And I think this is something that a lot of us are not taught from a young age. I think somewhere along the way, when we're young, we have all these dreams. When we're a child, we have all these dreams. And our parents support us for a while. And then I feel like there is a habit and reoccurring thoughts and language that come up that say, okay, that's a little too like outside your realm. that seems a little too difficult. That's too much. You're not that smart. Like, there's other people that are way smarter than you. You're not as creative. There are people that are way more creative than you. There's people that can sing way better than you can sing. Like, why are you trying to strive for something that you know you can't have? That is the biggest fallacy and biggest lie that we have been told. The biggest lie. And it upsets me to the core now as an adult that I'm gonna do something about my health. I didn't write down. When I wrote down, I said, I'm going to lose 20 pounds in 4 months. 4 months went by, I got on the scale and I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I completed my first goal. I didn't erase it, I just crossed it out so I could remind myself how far I've come. So even here, when you say, okay, you have gotten a new car, and you probably, if you're looking at this every day as a reminder to yourself, maybe you got your car in 6 months, not a year, right? As soon as you get your new car, you're just gonna put a slash through it. So next time it's like, to buy a house, 3-year goal, and you are sitting down, you're like, I can't buy a house in 3 years. I cannot do it. You say, well, I also thought it was a goal just to buy a new car in a year, and I did it in 6 months. That is encouraging when you can still see it, that this is possible, and I know I can do it. It's possible. And also change your journey board. Like, this doesn't have to be cemented. Maybe you change your idea. You're like, you know what? I don't really want to buy a house anymore. I really love living in an apartment. And maybe I just want to improve where I'm living. That's why it's permanent somewhere, written down, draw, painted, however, whatever, a collage, whatever lane you want it to be in. But when it's permanent, that gives you the opportunity to really go in and adjust. So you can readjust your goal. As you begin doing this repeatedly, you learn more about yourself and what you actually want. Because you might think in the beginning that you want one thing. I want to own property. And flash forward 2 years, you own your first house and you're now thinking about getting a second one. These ideas can shift and can change, and it's in your control. It's about you. And that's why it's so individual and it's very personal. I don't share my journey board with just anybody because, first of all, I like to take and to think on things for myself. I don't really want to look for outside opinions when it comes to my thoughts and my dreams, desires. Like, those are mine. And that's why I'm like, I don't really need to hear the negativity because, you know, they say once you start glowing up and once you have goals and dreams, people are going to start trying to chip away at them. So a lot of time for the journey board, I don't share it with just anybody. I share it with very few people, usually when I want to get suggestions, advice, with people who have more wisdom in an area than I do. So now, once you have, let's say you have all these goals, right? I will tell you guys, my list is long. My friend, I have goals and I have dreams. And a lot of them I gave up on, but I came back around to it because I believe in myself. The next part of the commitment to yourself and the commitment to your goals and dreams is to practice rereading them at least once a week. I would push you to say you need to be going over your goals at least once a day, which sounds like a lot, but once you get in the habit, you know, especially if you have it on your phone and notes or your reminders, or you could set a reminder to like alarm clock, check journey board. Any of those things are really tools to help you succeed. Then have it and you're rereading it. The next step, after you reread it, I challenge you, if you're doing it every day, I would challenge you to speak it into existence. Or in other words, if you haven't heard manifestation, you look at it, you feel it, you can touch it, you can speak it. There are power in the words that you have, just like there's power in the words that you tell yourself. So if you focus positively, your actions will be positive. Your words will be positive. Your habits will be positive. When you hold it, you speak it into existence, there's a different weight to it versus if you're just in your head and you never wrote it down anywhere. So putting the power of your words and the power of your hand and writing it down or drawing it or collage or whatever you would like, those are all the thoughts, the words, and putting power into your goals and into your dreams that is going to help you achieve all of your goals. Like, great, I have this list of beautiful goals and dreams, Annika. I have, this pretty little house. Oh, wow. I have this house. I have a partner. I really want to work on relationships. I have friends. Yee, holding hands. Beautiful. I have friends. We're all so happy. Meow, meow, meow. Right. So what do I do now? Now, once you start seeing your list being crossed off, are you really gonna stop there? Readjust. So once you start crossing stuff off, you're like, since I achieved these, now I want to achieve even more that I thought was possible. Now I know how this works. I'm going to grind. I'm going to put in the daily grind for my goals, for my wants, for my needs, for myself, that this is truly what I want. That is how journey boards and why journey boards are so important. I honestly believe it's a great tool. I have used it many times, and I didn't start utilizing journey boards until I was 22 years old. It's never time like the present. Whether you were like me, you're 22, or you're 12, or you're 16, or you're 52, or you're 82. If you're watching this and this is something that you think could really help you in achieving your goals, I highly suggest it. And I really hope it helps you guys. And I really would like to see your comments below. What are some tools and things you guys have used in order to help you achieve and manifest your dreams? So thank you guys again for joining me. If you like this video, please hit that like button below. Please comment, please share this video, and please subscribe for more interesting content with your girl. And I love you all. Thank you so much again for being here. And kisses, kisses, much love. Peace, and I'm out.